Hey guys, PokeTrips here, and today I'll be going over the Week 5 power rankings for the PDA. Now, Week 5 was full of many things. It was full of many upsets, many close games, and many fun to watch battles. Now, I don't want to spoil too much, but the number one of every week before this, Karthik, actually took an L this week and got dethroned from the number 1 spot. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the number 10 spot, which is Theron of the Detroit Dialgas. Now, Theron is here because maybe I overhyped him a little bit. I said that he was the 3rd most skilled player in this league, and he's proven me wrong. He's 1 of 4, and last week he lost to the person that was number 10 every week besides this one, which was Trey. Mainly because Trey didn't know his type matchups. I think Trey learned his type matchups though. He's doing better because he's doing better in practice matches too. Anyway, the point of the matter is that Theron lost to Trey, and you don't do that and not expect to be at the bottom of the power rankings after Trey came off of not winning a game except when there was a fill-in with somebody who didn't know how to use the team. So sorry, Theron, but you ended up here. Please prove me wrong and start doing good and don't get another L this season. That'd be great. Anyway, next up we have Cameron staying strong at the number 9 spot. Cameron, not terrible, not great. He makes some questionable choices and then he makes some crazy predictions. Cameron's a wild card. He did another hidden power ice on his Ampharos prediction. Cameron is good with those predictions. His Torterra didn't do too much though, and in the end he lost barely to Owen. Unfortunate L, but hopefully Cameron will gain some momentum next week. Now, coming in at number 8 is our usual number 10 spot person, Trey of the New York Blasters. Now, Trey actually is doing better than anyone in this league expected him to. He's 2 and 3, and while he does have the most stacked team, he wasn't really performing up to par. And then I helped him with his movesets, and I changed like a move on all of his Pokemon. I didn't change the EVs or anything on any of his Pokemon except for like Florges. I changed some movesets on it, and just to show him like kind of what to do. Didn't even tell him what to do. I just said, here, now your movesets are fixed, so you can use these on some teams if you want. And Trey's doing better now. Now for this week I didn't do that, but I'm just saying that in advance because you might see some salty Owen comments later. We'll get to that later today. But anyway, that's enough about this. Trey is doing better. He's learning his type matchups. I'm very proud of Trey. Next up at number 7, we have Zach of the Chicago White Sox. Zach is 1 and 4, and I expect more from Zach. Zach has a pretty intimidating team. He has a lot of attackers, a lot of strong hitters, doesn't have too many tanks. In fact, I don't even know if he has a tank anymore now that he dropped 2 cannon. But Zach has a very intimidating team, and it's not performing up to par with how it should be. You can see his Buzzwole there went 1-on-1 last week, which I believe was its first game. And I don't know about it. I forget who he faced off the top of my head. Let me look real quick. But I know that he shouldn't have lost. Oh, he faced Matt last week, and he lost. If Zach would have prepared a little bit better, Zach could have easily taken home the dub. If he would have had like Thunder Punch or something on Buzzwole. Anyway, on to number 6, we have Owen of the Indiana Bruisers. Now, Owen's MVP was Scolipede, which I'm sad to say is no longer on Owen's team because Owen made the worst trade in NBA history. I know we pick on Owen a lot here, but I'm not going to take this dub away from him. Owen did get a dub this week, and he beat Cameron of the Denver Maripos. While it was a close win, that win did put Owen at 3 and 2, now at a positive record, so congrats to Owen for barely staying in the positive record, just sitting there breathing. Maybe he can gain some momentum, maybe he can go on a playoff run, championship run, who knows. With those crazy trades, probably not, but props to that win, Owen, and you're just going to be sitting at the number 6 spot because our top 5 players are actually really close. At number 5 we have Joseph of the Phoenix Sunkers. Joseph almost beat me last week, and I'm undefeated. Joseph, you deserve this spot so much. I know you lost last week. You're 2 and 3, so your record's not terrible, but you deserve this spot so much. Kind of want to put you higher, but it was a 2-0. I barely came out on top against Joseph. His Rampardos really caught me off guard because I forgot it had Mold Breaker in the first place, and then I tried to go for a Shadow Sneak and it lived on like 2 HP or something insane. It was Rock Polish, so it was faster than anything, and he missed a Stone Edge, but in the end I don't think it would have mattered because of Gastrodon. Anyway, there's some controversy there. Props to Joseph on that dub. Next up, at number 4, we have the San Antonio Solars and Matt Poo. So Matt Poo pulled a dub against Zach last week. I'm just putting Matt here because he's been performing pretty consistently in the PDA. He did take 2 L's, which I actually didn't expect. I expected him to have maybe 1 L at this point in the league, but I'm sure Matt will do good from here on. He had a cold stretch there for a little bit, mainly in practice matches, and then he showed up when it was time to play, so props to you, Matt. Next up, at number 3, we have the old champion, Karthik of the Barcelona Keldias. Karthik is 4-1 now, and not at all because he is bad, but because he got outplayed, because he got beat on the team preparation. Very, very good job to Michael. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, but Karthik is now 4-1, and I want to put him high on this list because the first 4 games were 6-0s, all of them were, but I can't put him much higher on this list. So instead of talking about why he's here, because obviously you know why he's in the top 3, I want to talk about why he's not. He's not up here because of the number 2 spot, myself. I know that's crazy. I'm at number 2. I'm 5-0. I'm undefeated. That's the reason that I can't put Karthik above myself. I came off of a pretty close dub last week, though. Almost tasted that L, and I don't want to taste that L. Darmanitan, Choice Scarf Darm, really pulled through for me. Took out 2.5 of his Pokemon, so thank you, Darm. And this is just one of the reasons why Karthik can't be number 2. And you might have guessed it. Number 1 is the one who dethroned Karthik himself, Michael, the man, the myth, the legend, the absolute tank who's gotten so much better. Oh my goodness, let me just talk for a second about how much better Mike has got and how he's in the contention for Coach of the Year right now. He's doing so well, and you'll understand later this week when I post other videos about Michael specifically, but Michael is doing so good. Michael, his MVP, Gliscor pulled through. Karthik did bring too many stallers, in my opinion, and Michael outplayed him. Karthik overplayed Michael. Michael just showed up. Michael showed up to get a dub. Michael showed up just to say, hey, Karthik's not unbeatable. Let me show you guys real quick. In his Gliscor's pack and rock slide, took out that Volcarona. Very nice job, Michael. Gosh, that was the craziest night ever in Pokemon history when Michael got that dub. Everybody was going crazy. Anyway, congrats to you, Michael. You're the new king. You got a huge target on your back, and I hope that you enjoy it. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for me here. This has been PokeTrips, logging off.